Alright, so I was nerfed. I was living in a situation where you're always in the mind, because you're always in survival mode, worried about what's gonna come next, who's gonna say what for what reason next. It was really just one person. What's next? Like, what? The mind gets into a frequency of survival mode, of being ready for abuse, being ready to combat it. You're on your toes. You're like a Chicago gangbanger. Okay, you're always looking around. Okay. This gets you in the mind. Keeps you in the mind. This is all mind. Mind on mind. Oh, it's not like the mind's worrying about who's gonna come and like try to attack the mind. But it attacks the peace and brings it into the mind. You need that to come back from that and to be in the body. The body is always anchored in the present moment. Always. At all times. Be with the body. It is always flowing. It is always flowing. Always creating new cells to keep up with the present moment. This is the most profound machine we have, is this body and the millions of cells that it holds. Billions. That it creates every single day. It like pulled me back so I could like go. Okay. That experience is necessary. All experience is necessary. There is only God. I say these words. I explained it in my last video, the video before this one. There is only existence. I'll just summarize it. There's only existence. Oh, this is mind talk. Trying to, what are you gonna say? It's like, try and like explain it to me like, oh, well, like, God is subjective. And like, there's only science. Well, God is science. Because you're thinking about, like, what do you think when you say God? Okay. There's only existence. There's no self, there's no other, there's only existence. Now, to be in the body, to feel the body is an absence of mind. There's no thought. You're like, the mind is like this little guy. It's like this little thing. It's like this little engine, this machine that it just kicks on. It reflects the frequency within the being, within the electromagnetic auric field. That's all it is. It's a reflection of the auric field, the electromagnetic field of you can say the being, okay, whatever. The mind is that, and you know what the mind is. There you go. There. To come out of the mind, to people live in there. People think my name is, and I got nerfed. What's your excuse? No, but seriously. But also, haha, because God isn't running this whole thing. The whole thing is being run by energy. Okay. It's all just energy in motion. You think there's free will, huh? Okay. Okay, you little frequency. What do you think? You're just a frequency. Governed by frequency. There is only existence. The mind, is concept. The mind is concept. You could say it isn't real. The mind isn't real. The body is presence. Body is the only thing that is real. Presence now is the only thing that exists. Think one last year. That was right now. The truth of existence transcends time. This is the fifth dimension, is existence. Are you God? Okay? The fifth dimension is presence, is now. Because now is God, now is existence. So, take a step back from the mind. Quit letting it crystallize into reality through your words and through your actions. And be present with the body. Let go of the fears in the body, as they're all that is within the mind is a reflection of what is within the body. Remember the electromagnetic field? Yeah. Whatever is in the body can reflect into the mind. Be in the body. Yeah? When you're in the body, you feel disturbance. If you do, and you transcend that. Look at it, recognize it, understand it. It's all there. This is existence. You want to talk free will? Okay, you'll sit here forever in pure presence within your own body and your own now. Unless there's a little, you see? Unless there's something like that. And then that will take the now and push it into concept, into the mind. This, that. I better go do something to go, forget about this. This is why God puts you through pain. Because I said I got nerfed. That's funny. It's like a catapult. It's like a... I got this gene. Right here. Bang! Look at that. Oh, yeah. That's how you fucking shoot an arrow. Bang! Don't give me none of this. Give me that. Motherfucker. Ancient England archer genes. You're gonna sit here forever until a thorn pokes you in your side. That's called free will. Be in the body, and then it all comes back to you. It's like, wow, the mind really is just a bunch of nonsense. You remember everything. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. And then you remember how it's all cycled and circled into each other. It's all one. It's like, oh, okay, so the body influences the mind. Okay. Good. Let go of the social conditioning, social karma. Man, that made me angry for quite a while. The ignorance of collective, mainstream. They're just they're so ignorant. It's insane. They'll try and argue with you with logic. But they're not trying to argue with you with logic. They're just the same as a dumb redneck guy getting mad at you for telling him it's not just Jesus Christ. There's all God. Jesus Christ is only a symbol and a pointing to that. It's like a redneck getting really mad at you for saying that. But this redneck read a few books. Okay, this entitlement from worldly achievements, worldly accolades, bleeds in we could say, corrupts the purity of the now, and therefore creates a pride. Pride is the deadliest sin. Why? It claims what it can never claim. God. You cannot ever claim your accolades. To claim your accolades is to be ignorant in the mind, to be in the mind, to think your name is, and that's it. Is this experience wanted by creation? Yeah. But it was only there so that it can evolve from that, you see. So let them be ignorant. Let them laugh at you. Let them want them to laugh. If they're not laughing at you, if the devil doesn't bother you, you're not doing anything wrong. If the devil doesn't bother you, they're doing something wrong. You're ignorant. If they start laughing at you, they start calling you names, they start trying to argue with you with their little articulation, but they still fail because you're standing on truth. You're standing on God. You're standing on God. You're not standing on yourself. There is no self. You're standing on God. Let them laugh at you. Let them, because they're ignorant. They're your proof. They're your proof. You don't want to be like them. Why? Because you're here and it's just not a matter of blah, blah, blah. It's a matter of you're here and you see them down there. It's not a matter of like, oh, no, it's a matter of frequency. It's a matter of understanding. It's a matter of a transcendental state of being is what that is a result of. You see their ignorance and their limitations before you even talk to them, really. And then you start talking to them, it's like, I knew it, bye. It's like, you don't even start talking to them, you already know. Okay? See, like what? People get ashamed of their bodies. I can do a spinning heel kick. I can do horrific damage to the human body with just my bare hands and knees and arms and legs and head. So, see, this is another pointing to how that's ignorance. How the collective frequency is ignorant and they'll laugh at you and this and that. It's out of ignorance. I had some guy come up and tell me, oh, is that one of those old World War II Nazi hats? You know, this is a communist, by the way, if you're like that guy. And then I said, no, it's communist. No, you're not a communist, are you? But yeah, I am. He's like, oh, you're still human too. You know what I felt? I didn't feel like punching him, hurting him. I didn't feel angry. I felt horrible. No. I felt sympathy. A deep, deep, empathetic sympathy for this ignorance that this man was living in. And, you know, I saw what God was doing for him. I saw his heart. He had a very pure heart. See, that's what you want, honestly. Dumb and mean? Oh, no. Dumb and like, nice? That's malleable. They're sourced in love. They're sourced in their heart. He was sourced in his heart, and I love that guy. I love everyone. But I love that guy. Yeah, I loved that guy. I love that guy. See, pure heart. Pure as God was this man's heart. But his dualistic karma, his balance, was that he was just intellectually incorrect. Now, told him the same thing. Communism simply solves the problem of conglomerates and corporations and anything that controls the state and influences the state through money. So there's nothing that can be done to corrupt the state. In communism, everything is the state. Coca-Cola, this and that, would be owned by the state. It pretty much already is, right? Yeah, except it's owned by conglomerates and corporations so they can influence the state instead of be a part of the state. This creates corruption. Communism, this doesn't happen. Everything is the state. Everything is one. Okay? Just like God. See, it's closer to God. Scientifically, you can I'm not worried about anyone arguing here, really. But scientifically, communism takes over eventually, when people start to wake up. It's fine. See, no big deal. You're not worried about the collective frequency because they're ignorant. They are what they are. Good. Love them. They're like little babies. Everyone's a little baby, but they're like little babies. Like beautiful little babies. And it's like they're thrown into this world. They cope. And, I'm sorry, little babies. Okay. It's okay. It's going to be okay. God has you, you see. Be with the presence of your own being. Let go of the ignorance. Let go of the ignorance of the world. Let go of the ignorance of others, because that's all it was. It was all conditioning. This is a remembering and removal process. You're coming back to the source. God creates ignorance so that it can live in ignorance and then be like, oh yeah, I'm God. And choose God over ignorance because it's always God. Because it's a number line of frequency of illusion, density, and weightlessness. God. Truth. Waveform, and then the particleization and nodding of the waveform. You see, density, weightlessness, truth, lie, illusion, lie. Everything's simple. I bet if I spent enough time with that guy and gave him a bunch of psychedelics and spent time with him and did psychedelics with that guy enough for about a year or two, he would be on my level, perhaps even higher. You never know. You never know what kind of karma is in an individual, in a being. Okay? You never know. Perhaps he's closer to his source somehow. Perhaps his heart is more pure. Good. There's no competition. You let go of the competition. You let go. You want someone to be better than you. It's like there's love there. See what I'm doing? I'm like activating and touching my heart center. Borderline subconsciously. You must get rid of survival. You must take care of survival, the people in the commune you have, and how you feel about yourself. These all stack. The people you have around you is based around your survival. How you feel about yourself is based around the people you have. How whole your heart is, how in touch with your heart you are, is based around how the quality of these three things. Now, don't get on the quality. It is about, can you reach your heart without being in survival mode, without worrying? And then if you start worrying, remember that all societal conditioning is ignorance. It's ignorance. Oh, you should be it's ignorance. Look at this. People will call me like overweight. Oh man, I'm overweight. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't need to be like, I can beat you up with weight. I don't care. It's beyond that. It's like, it's beyond. Now it's like little babies. You love the little babies. Oh, little babies. You can get like a little kindergartner. He'll like call you, oh, you're ugly. Oh, you're fat. Something like that. And it's like, and honestly, how you just respond to that is within your level of subtlety, within the levels of subtlety of awareness and ignorance you're at. But I'd be like, nah. I would be like, wouldn't even care, really. I probably wouldn't even respond. Maybe like honestly, if I didn't respond, I'd feel bad for the kid. Honestly. Maybe I'd be like, hey man, what would I say if I wanted to get a little point across? Hey man, you gotta be nice. You want people to be nice to you, right? Yeah. All it takes with anyone is to put something back in their face, and then they fold, really, unless they're standing on something true, like God. So they crumble, and that's good. You want that. This crumble tower moment, so it can rebuild. You see. So it's like, oh yeah, you're right. Just to put it into perspective, because he's young and he just said, oh, because it's a little impulse. But you put it right back in his face, and it's like, oh, maybe I wouldn't like that. Maybe if God allows it to get through to him, good. If it doesn't, good. Why good? Because it didn't get through to him, because his karma is putting him on a different path. For good. For the good. So, live lovingly. Allow yourself to live lovingly through being present, through being chill, being present in your body, in your mind, and not worrying about what others think or say. And practice on them. Practice on them. It's like someone's being mean to you. It's like, good. Good. Like, you're above them on the frequential scale of ignorance and awareness, which is duality. So it's like, all right. It's like practice. Like, give me some practice. It's like it's actually worse to just be like, like have all these pent up or karmic knots in your body of emotion and experience. It's worse than to just sit there with it. I mean, it's good. What I'm getting at, what I'm really getting at is it's not worse or better or anything. I'm getting at the having someone right there to be a pushback. Awareness needs ignorance. So having a little pushback for you is like good practice. It's like, a little baby. You don't call him a little baby. You don't even, you might think, it might, but it's only, you think that because it aligns with the truth of what's going on here. Not because you're trying to be derogatory. So you look at him and you understand the pain, the ignorance that has been this form. And you feel sympathy. You feel empathy. You feel as if you do what you can. You see, you don't let that get to you, whatever they're saying, and then you make their day by being the light. If God allows it, surely most people accept the light. You know, unless they're really dense, and that's fine. You practice with them. It's like a little. See? So, nothing's actually really bad. Sometimes you gotta chill. I mean, I got nerfed, like I said, for the better. Everything's for the better. Everything is perfect. Look back in your life and say, okay, it's perfect. Got up to this point, it's perfect. It had perfectly got up to this point. It will perfectly get to where it just needed to go because it's perfect. It's only God. It's only existence. So, have a nice safe space. Like I was saying, I was living with a nasty little influence. Got me in the bowstring. It propelled me so far beyond how the comprehension of human. Okay, so I love you. Have a beautiful day. I love you is the highest expression because there is only love. There is only God. If you're able to be up there, be that. Share that. Don't try to share that. Your presence is really truly enough. But don't just be like antisocial. You see, don't fall into concept. Don't fall into the mind. Live in the present. Live now. I love you.